Okay, we're up on the roof. It's limited space here. The solar is laid down here on the roof floor. So to create space in between the two solar panels, I'm putting two there, two here, and two will go right at the back. So because the wind is blowing so fast, I have to actually go on my knees to crawl at the top here because the wind could be strong enough to throw me over. So these are the solar panels laid down here, two here, two on the other side, because I have limited space in this place. These are my air condition. This is one. Here is the other one there. So I have the vent to my bathroom that is up there. And so the space is limited here because my panels are very wide and big. This is the vent to my fan cooler. This is the vent to my bathroom. And so this is another vent that is in the bedroom. So this is air condition one. That is air condition two. So I have to position these two here and position these other two here with the cables extended and out. You can see the space on this line, and the space there is so tiny. These are the spaces I have to walk through. And when you're dealing with a situation with about 25 miles per hour wind, so sometimes I have to crawl on all four to guarantee that the wind don't blow me over and I don't fall. Okay. All right, let's get the power supply. I have brought the power supply up here. I'm going to install, I will install these ones first because the space is quite good. I still haven't figured out the other one because it looks like because of the vent, the thing is overlapping to the edge where it's round. So I gotta figure out if I can put enough. Let's see if we have power. Yeah, there's power. Okay, we got that here. In this situation, I'm gonna have to run this wire. This is these two cables here. One is positive and one is negative. So the positive is always this way, the negative is this way. But for the sake of being able to recognize them after I bolt them down, I'm going to try to put a tape on it, the red tape on the positive, so I know which one is the positive. So, okay. This one here that I bought has a bunch of things that can be used, including screws and bolts, selections of screws and bolts that can be used to bolt things down. You can see some of this can be used to color mark the wires so you know which one is black and which one is red. So this is the beauty about America. Everything is designed that way. It's called making things idiot proof. So I have to move very gently in this place because the space is limited and any slight mistake you can fall overboard and it's very far distance to the ground. This is my stud finder. This helped me to locate the wood and the hard surface where I can bolt this panel. I'll put this away for now. So I'll lift this up to find there, make sure I know exactly. Yeah, as I said, the positive is always on the other side. So I was right, but I needed to be sure because when wires are intertwined, you kind of not know which one is positive. So to make it easy for me to identify which wire is positive and which one is negative, I'm going to try to insert this red on the positive to enable easy identification. Because once I bolt it down, there'll be no chance to do that. It will be difficult to be lifting it up and trying to see underneath and try to determine which one is positive and which one is negative. Now, yeah, this thing doesn't seem to be wide enough to fit the hole, but I'm gonna have to find a different way to do it. What they should do in the manufacturing stage, they should put color marks on the surface of this panel, so that even when you install it, you should be able to recognize where. Well, this thing is too small to go in there. What I'm gonna do, let's see here. I already know that every one of these that is on the right hand side is the positive. So let's figure out a way to screw this thing, to put this label in. Extremely important so that if somebody else want to fix it, they know what is there. Even if we have to hold it a little bit with a screw. For my own purpose, that red sticker tells me which is negative. I'll fix it later with something, a better marker, but right now I know which one is positive there because I already applied something to it. Whoop, that one is gone down. All right, let's begin the bolting. Yeah. Uh, I'm looking for where there's something I can bolt to. Okay, yeah, I got one. I got a second one here. So I'm gonna put adhesive. Ooh, no, no stain. This adhesive I've stained my hand and it's getting on the panel. We don't want any stain on the panel at all that will prevent the sun from being able to get there. So using the adhesive sometimes can be messy. So I'm gonna put adhesive down below. The goal is to ensure that it's sealed up the edge, because where you're going to put a nail, we definitely leave a hole there, and water can seep through anything that is open. And we don't want water to seep through that. So the adhesive will not only help it to stay on the ground, it also seal up the holes. The hole you're going to be making from the screw will also be sealed up. Okay, that is done. I'm going to put adhesive on the other side too. Here, I have a very narrow space. I must make sure I have my knee to the ground so I don't end up falling over. Any little mistake, you could fall over. Right. This one here, the slide is open there, so I should be able to put my legs down on top of the slide. It's more relaxing. It's never too much because the more you put, the better chance of it sealing up. So never be afraid to put too much adhesive because that is the thing that is going to seal it up and prevent it from leaking. So there is no such thing as putting too much. The more the better, the merrier. Okay. Safety first, always. Safety first, always. So I'm gonna have to go down. The kind of bolt that came with this thing requires a socket. So something I should have looked at it before I came up here. So okay, get a socket. I'll work that thing up. Bring out. Wipe off this stain here before it dries off. That's good. Hmm. Yeah. is okay. See what happened here. There's a lot about looking at the nails first. So now I have this socket size. I'm gonna postpone it until I get the right socket. And meanwhile, the adhesive is holding it down. Nothing has been done so far, so let that stay there. Okay, let's stop it where it is. I'm gonna get the right socket. That socket is not doing anything. Gonna go get the right socket. I'll come back and complete it up.